Welcome to my presentation outlining my plans for the professional portfolio project, along with the reasoning for choosing this project. The profession I aim to enter once I have graduated is junior graphic designer. I have listed the main technical skills required based on multiple junior graphic design job advertisements and ticked off the skills I already have. There were additional skills required within the job listings that I have already gained throughout my career in retail, customer service, and the knowledge I've gained on this course, such as being self-motivated, confident in communicating, inquisitive, organised, a problem solver, and the ability to work well under pressure. I understand that employers expect versatility. I have always enjoyed being able to adapt and slot in where required at work, and this is something that I would like to take with me into my career in graphic design. And this is why I have chosen this brief, to ensure that I can demonstrate I have experience in the skills that are required of me. When starting this project, I knew I wanted to incorporate the opportunity for creating unique product packaging that had a specified purpose. I looked in the supermarket for items that were all packaged the same. This would be my problem that I would be solving, and I decided on bread. I decided that the project would be based on a made-up local bakery with a physical shop as well as a small warehouse that supplies bread directly to consumers and to businesses. These sales are all regional to Yorkshire. They contacted me to ask me for a playful rebrand that includes new sustainable packaging, shop signage, vehicle graphics, festival stall point of sale, and supermarket point of sale packs. Simply Baked's mission statement is: we make delicious, simply baked goods using minimal, high quality ingredients. We want people to enjoy baked goods without feeling worried that they are harming their bodies or the environment. This project brief has been created to improve on my technical skills and to enable me to meet the requirements of my chosen career goals. Through the creation of brand guidelines and various potential communication platforms, I will be becoming more proficient in the Adobe Suite, production of creative print-ready assets, and improve on my photography skills. To create a solution for Simply Baked's needs, I have been researching how package design affects consumer choice. From personal experience, when buying a product, I am drawn to the packaging that differs from the rest and that has aesthetically pleasing branding. And based on my research, I'm not the only one. In a study carried out by Raymond et al., they found that aesthetic packages increases reaction time of consumers' choice responses, and unknown brands with aesthetic packaging are chosen over well-known brands with standardized packaging despite higher prices. This means that when developing the brand identity for Simply Baked, I must consider what aesthetic elements have helped with the growth of products in other markets. A good example of aesthetic packaging that excelled sales is Turney's Chocolate Only. Turney's have created a strong brand identity and increased sales through storytelling. They've made it clear to the consumer that their aim is to end exploitation in cocoa. Consumers respond well to authentic storytelling that represents the brand's values. However, Barnes states that much of the language used to describe is very difficult to define. Terms such as local, quality, authentic, and premium remain confusing for the customer, and the food and design industry can use this lack of clarity to their advantage, emphasizing and embellishing some aspects of a product and perhaps even deliberately omitting others. This journal paper highlights the misleading brand elements of certain large companies and brands. I aim to build a clear and authentic identity for Simply Baked, introducing storytelling to emphasize the brand's sustainable and beneficial health values, but I will need to consider the ethics behind this and ensure misleading information is not included. For inspiration on how to create sustainable and unique packaging, I came across a couple of Creative Boom articles that sparked ideas. Isla Angelos wrote an article about a vibrant new package design for a coffee brand. The article included posters similar to the coffee box design. The creases in these posters gave me an idea. Could Simply Baked sandwich bread be wrapped in a poster or patterned paper that could be used as wrapping paper, or alternatively, it is 100% compostable? This would meet my goals of having packaging with an additional function to reduce waste and encourage circular life. This could also open the opportunity for local artist collaborations, limited editions, festive options, and abstract patterns. Additionally, Creative Boom shared another article about an agency's work on creating packaging for a tea company that is 100% compostable and, when opened, tells the story behind the brand within the box. The reverse side of Simply Baked's wrapping could tell the story behind the company and explain what this paper is intended for, with a list of ways that people can use this continuously. I've also included a mood board to demonstrate the colour typography and illustration style that I envision for the branding. The colour palette along the top includes earthy natural tones that I would like to take forward with Simply Baked's branding. I'd like for the illustrated elements to be recognisable as hand-drawn to demonstrate the genuine, independent authenticity mentioned earlier. I am really inspired by Pie Smith's logo in front of the image of pies and would like to create something similar with fresh baked loaves of bread. I would like for the typography to be bold and have a bouncy, doughy feel to give a clear message as to what Simply Baked creates and match the playful style that they value. Thank you for listening, and here are my references.